I ain't been broke in a minute. I'm tryna run these digits. Put my little bro in the penny. We hop at the car with extensions. These niggas be pistols, they switching. Playing with bro, then you go on the mission. Me and my niggas, we all on the mission. Focus on money, ain't worried about bitches.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? We're back with another one, man. In this one, we're gonna be checking out some coaches, talking a little bit about Mobazane and why he's the face of North America. Then we also got Hoon and Chicken. They're gonna be talking a little bit about the last event that's went on and basically some of their thoughts, some of their opinions, and how they feel towards everything that's just happened. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Let's get it, y'all.
The thing is with Mobazane, say what you will about him, but he is definitely Captain America, the face of
Captain
MLB.
America's crazy.
That's a good moniker.
Captain America's crazy.
I mean, he embodied NA.
He's NA Mlbb, honestly.
MLB.
That's facts.
And his
you got to give it to him. Ever since he's entered the scene, he has been the face. Like, he came and took over. There was already staples here. There was already people here. I mean, I've been here. You've had General here. You've had North America existed before Zane, but he came over and took, when it comes down to competitive, comes down to competing, he took it to a level we've never seen before in North America. And he didn't just take it there. He's been on that time consistently since the second he touched in this community, bro. So you have to put some respect on his name for that reason. Like, I feel like no one else in North America has done what Zane has done as far as competitive Mobile Legends. Like, you got to give him his props.
Win with you guys in C9 was very important because he went back to that throne.
Yeah.
And how is he like as a player, like as part of your organization?
I would say if you're looking for a player with, commitment to the actual game and the passion to just compete, Zane is probably at the top 1% percentile. Because the thing about Zane is that he's very committed. He's, he has habits that kind of intervene with said passion and said commitment. But when it comes to, the actual setting for him to showcase how passionate and how driven he is to win, he's going to show that. Like, every single time. He's late sometimes in scrims. Sometimes he doesn't even show up at all. But when we talk about Mlbb, we can talk about Mlbb for 6 hours straight.
Yeah.
And we're just talking about Mlbb, no other stuff at all in between. So, and also, like, when he's on the stage, he's a different kind of player. Like, nothing else matters. That's why I respect him so much. I liked the grit and the urge to win. Basically, he gets furious when he sees people not playing as the same amount of matches that he has. Like, we had this weird encounter between Mar and Zane. A fight almost broke out, and they were just talking about playing Mlbb. Like, Zane was asking Mar how much Mlbb he plays every day. Why can't he commit?
Yeah.
And this happened in PH. So, like, again, this was a time when C9 was really just, getting into that mindset of this is an actual boot camp. Zane got there right after the first, real discussion we had. Because, like, first few days, they're still, kind of relaxing, all that stuff. But after we faced the music, Zane was a completely different player.
I got into that zone.
Yeah, basically.
That competitive gamer zone where it doesn't excuses. There should be no excuses. If you can't be at my level of commitment to the game, it means you're trash. That's essentially the mindset of.
Sort of like a twist with the Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
Twist.
Again, if you are representing a region for MSC, I would side with Mobazane in that part where, like, come on, man,
Facts.
We do it.
Bro, I've been saying this for years, but when I say it, oh, you sucking up to Zane, you this, you that, bro. I handle a lot of business. I have a lot going on in life. So I leave the community sometimes, focus on some of my work, but I always come back and show love because this is where I started. This is my home. But every time, like, it's very clear to see who's consistently grinding. No matter when I leave and when I come back, I know Zane is consistently grinding because this is his passion. This is what he loves. This is what he do. So it's like that respect has to be there. And it's like some people, just because he's been meaner at certain points and things like that, they just couldn't put respect on his name or something like that. But me, I'm going to be real. I'm always going to respect a hard-working individual. That's what it is, bro. Whether you trash talk, whether you humbled. And I see Zane has become more humble. It's like, regardless of how you are, I'm going to respect the work ethic. How you grow as a man, I mean, that's going to be up to your discretion. You get to choose how you're going to grow in the man you're going to become. But I've always had respect for Zane for that reason.
Wait, what are we doing? I mean, we are competing at highest level. $3 million tournament. Gotta show up. And that's where people, again, misunderstand people like that. You know, fans or other players, casual viewers would misunderstand that and would label that as toxicity. But it's the reality of things. You have to be crazy about competition. You have to be obsessed about competition.
That's a good term. He's obsessed about a competition.
Which maybe that is the reason why he got so good. Because the thing is, when Mobazane was when he showed up in M3, you would be surprised of the fact that how come is he good if he's playing at a region where there's really not much happening?
Yeah.
Like, because I think that's always an anomaly for me. If you want to get good, you gotta play that in the proper region. That's why Kid Bomba, that's why Rosa, Mobazane, all these players that have the same amount of in-game knowledge and mechanical skill come out from regions that you wouldn't think are good at Mobile Legends.
Yeah.
That's why I actually got very much humbled when I met Zane during M3, because that's what I felt like, okay, maybe Southeast Asia is not the only region with good Mlbb. Case in point, it wasn't. I mean, eventually there were so many good players outside. So yeah, apart from that, that's my assumption. But why do you think Mobazane got so good at the game?
He's a mix of a game nerd. He's actually a game nerd. Like he's lazy, but when he wants to understand, he understands the game. Like actually understands. He knows the numbers. He knows the interaction.
Cool.
He knows the the mechanics. We usually go into these discussions where we test each other's knowledge out. Like I told him there was one point in time where Impure Rage didn't work on jungle creeps, and he's always been adamant about like that's always been working. And I told him I have a video, I have an actual video of it now working, but it only lasted a few weeks. He's a national game nerd, and that combined with actual raw talent. Like I would say Zane is a good example of a player that is pure skill. And that's not me saying that he's just skill. Imagine again, like Kobe saying, imagine if the talent works hard. That's Zane.
Yeah.
Like he has the talent and he works freaking hard. Like he grinds ML minimum 15 to 20 matches a day. That's minimum.
Of ranked games.
Of ranked games. And then add to that the scrims.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
And the thing about the good thing about Zane is that
that's a lot.
even if he's online, one tag on a Discord group chat, he's gonna go online.
And
he's gonna play ML.
And he's not like he doesn't choose his teammates or something like that.
I mean that's normal, but when he's playing with like players that he actually is okay to play with, he's gonna go online.
Oh, okay.
That's Zane.
Okay. Yeah. So it's
definitely respect his work ethic, man. Like I said, he has always been one of the hardest workers in North America, and that's why he earned my respect. Like I definitely saw that about him from the jump. I know a lot of people can't see past the toxic personality, but obviously when I came to the community, I was a hell of a lot more toxic than I am these days. So I understand me. It's like, it's not a big deal. It's just, I was brought up in an area where we talk a lot of trash. So it's not that deep. I can talk trash about somebody, but absolutely love them. Like that's what it is. It's not that serious. And so that's why I was able to see past the talk and actually look at the man's actions and see him for who he is. And that's what I've always appreciated about Zane, that work ethic, that hardcore intensity and tenacity when it comes down to winning in Mobile Legends. And I love that.
So it's a combination of work ethic and natural inborn talent, and then actual genius, you know? I see.
Definitely respect. Definitely respect. Now let's move on for the final part of this video to what Hoon and Chicken were talking about. Let's see.
I'm not gonna lie, I played like shit at the start of the series. I could have played a lot better.
Dang.
Then I picked up the pace. It was like the opposite for Nats though. Nats played good at the start of the series, and then he started making a lot of mistakes as the series went on. I was kind of surprised. Like Nats is a good player. Don't get me wrong. Like very good player. And, like most competition I've ever had up until this point. And like, but I guess it's like it's a game 7 series. I guess it can affect any player regardless of your experience, especially if you're getting reverse swept. So probably got to his mental.
Yeah. But that's how you can actually tell a championship caliber squad. It's like, how can you keep your mentality and your mind focused in those intense moments, bro? When the pressure is on, what team doesn't break? And as a team, BTK held it together fantastically. Like that was beautifully done. Like if you want to talk about how you should behave and how you should react in a stressful situation, BTK just proved how you should do that. And for it to not be, you know, an Asian country, like, you know, for it to not be Asia and they still have this type of talent, have this type of skill and gift and mentality, that's actually pretty impressive, since we know that Asia tends to dominate Mobile Legends. So, I mean, that's shows a lot of talent, a lot of strength in this team, a lot of potential.
Bro, I still can't believe it. Like, it should be impossible to like going from 0-3 to 4-3, to be honest. The voice comms are already out. You guys should go listen to it. It's kind of hard to hear though, because we were using one phone as a mic.
Yeah, that should be impossible.
Actually, we can check it here. This is my tournament account. You can go check it yourself. Matches. So this is the first game we lost. Then it's quite of a drama. Just lost.
Dang.
Then win.
That's crazy. Just went on a tear. That's fire.
Nice. The last game, definitely the Paquito killing Claude was a winning call. Almost like Ruby saw Paquito walking there, and then I didn't even realize in game, but he apparently flickered the bush. Jeez. And missed the hook.
Sheesh.
It's quite like I don't know. It's a hard feeling because we were always usually on the winning side and throw the match, not the losing side to come back.
That's
I
crazy.
guess the MOBA effect. Never lose final, isn't it?
Said the MOBA effect.
Okay, he's watching, talking TikTok. Never mind. Are you guys gonna get coached for M6? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't think we can really find a coach that can like truly understand us, unless they're from NA. Like,
yeah, that's the problem. That's the hard part. It's not that many people who take the game serious in NA, and also you have a lot of hotheads on that team. You have a lot of ego, so they're not gonna respect just anyone. And then everybody from different places comes with their own ideas, their own mindset. It's not many people of this caliber that they could actually respect from North America. So I can't see them listening to and respecting many people like that. And it's like thinking of somebody in NA like that, who knows? Like, I don't even know.
we cannot just get like a one-day Filipino coach just to train us for a month. I don't think that's gonna work, to be honest. It might actually fuck us up more, if anything.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Like, they have to stick to what they're doing, stick to what they're good at. That's what I've been saying. Like I said this every time that I've seen them go to the Philippines and start going to boot camps and getting coaching and stuff like that. They try to completely change what makes them strong players. When they need to be going there trying to figure out how to get their strategy to work against these stronger teams, instead they go and they drop completely what they've been practicing, what they're good at, and they try to copy what the Philippines is doing. So now you're the last person in line trying to do what everybody over there has been doing the entire time they've been playing Mobile Legends. That don't make sense. Like, do what y'all do and perfect what y'all do. And you got to figure out how to make that work and how to make that work against that, competition and make the changes that y'all want to make the adaptations that y'all need to make and change to y'all strategy. I think that they can easily be their own coaches. That's the only way that I think North America is going to stand a serious chance. If they keep going to different countries trying to like copy what they're doing by getting trained by those people, I don't think that's going to work for them.
You guys didn't have coach this NACT? I mean, shit. In grand finals, no. Technically didn't. We just talked overnight about what we're gonna do. It was pretty clear, like that was kind of obvious. After that playoffs, they did us Alpha Soyu ban. And then we knew they were gonna ban Julian too when they were first picked. So our answer was like going Roger, but good thing we figured that out though, that it wasn't working well. Switched it to some bamboo stick. And then Mercury was a heavily one trick on Aurora, so I kept taking it. And then Shark was like, he was super confident on Ruby, so we gave him that. And Zia Moskov obviously saved the fucking game.
Yeah, that was fire. Zia went in.
Well deserved MVP, Zia.
Yeah.
Moskov really went crazy.
Yeah, Zia was going in. But yeah, there we have it, Joe. That's definitely, like, you can tell how insightful BTK is. You can tell how well they're working together as a team and how smart they all actually are when it comes down to what they need to do and working together. I'm glad to see them working together like this. It was a time where it wasn't this type of camaraderie between these players. I hate how when teams get jumbled and you switch sides, then they start to be into it with the other side, and then they into it, like Basic is now trash talking them. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm used to him and Basic on the same side, and them against other. Like, it's always a mix up. Everybody just can't be chill. But I guess this is the nature of the beast when you're in a competitive esport. But yeah, let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, fam.